What's up, everybody?
We are Marko and Alex, and you are watching VAGABROTHERS.
And this is Prague.
Like a local.
Let's go.
Prague is one of the most gorgeous cities in the world, but also one of the most touristic.
And why not? The beer's cheaper than water, the women are beautiful, and the nightlife rivals any city in the world.
But ironically, the part of the city that seems the most cultured, the Old Town, is actually the least local, because high rents and tourism have pushed many people out of the city center.
We wanted to discover the real Prague, but like most, we started with the classics. St. Charles Bridge, the astronomical clock, and a stroll through the Old Town. I love cities like this. Cobblestone streets, beautiful old buildings, colorful, rustic. It's awesome. I'm digging it.
Yeah, dude, Prague has one of the best preserved old towns in all of Europe. This is Central Europe, Bohemia at its best. But we're gonna go check out another side of the city that should be cool, but like in a different way.
Let's do it. I'm ready. For us, the best way to discover culture is through food. So we met up with Leona from Prague Food Tour, who promised to give us a crash course in Czech culture, starting with lunch.
We met Leona in a restaurant called Lokal on Dlucha Street, where some of Prague's best restaurants are clustered.
Leona then ordered us some Lokal specialties. Prague ham with horseradish, Czech-styled steak tartare, fried cheese, and pickled camembert. Really tasty.
It's an awesome place to taste some modern dishes, twist on traditional Czech cuisine. They only serve original Czech drinks and dishes. That's why you can't really get any soda, any Coke or Sprite, only original Czech things. And the quality is always excellent, and the mixture of the tastes are very original and interesting.
The food is good, the food is local, and I am happy, and I have beer. This is amazing.
In California, I would probably say that you already have a drinking problem. It's quite normal here. Just drinking 14 beers is not a big deal. It's like every Friday night.
On that note, we're now finishing our lunch with, well, a sample here. We have schnapps and an herbal liqueur called becherovka. That's a little bit more, woo!
After lunch. Slivovička.
Na zdraví.
Na zdraví. Oh, that one burns way more. All right, so we just finished at Lokal.
And the food marathon continues. We're now going 40 meters down the road. And
What's the name of the place
where's
we're heading?
Naše maso, our meat.
Okay, well, I have a question besides the meaning of that name. Why are Czech people, we have a reservation at this place, and I want to know, why are Czechs so crazy about having reservations for every meal? This is true, I've noticed this.
Well, we want to be sure that we're going to get our piece of meat, you know.
Well, I think that
Everybody wants their meat.
at a place like this, we are sure that we're going to get our piece of meat. Let's go.
If you're a vegan or vegetarian, good luck.
Just got our meat, and this is a veritable sausage fest.
Naše Maso is a butchery that serves nothing but top quality meats and cold Pilsner beer from a faucet in the wall. Gotta love it.
It's a formula that's drawn a standing room only crowd since it opened 3 years ago. So we met with the owner of Naše Maso, or Our Meat, to ask him about the philosophy behind his restaurant.
We use only some chopped pepper, only fresh garlic, and that's it. Only good meat and only fat. And we make it like we made our grandmother.
To show us what he meant, Frank brought us a feast. Beef heart with pork rinds, a back to basics burger, and the best meatloaf we've ever had. Check out this meatloaf. Look at that meatloaf!
If you eat this, you are very strong.
So eat this, be like
Don't
you.
work out. Can I just hug you, please? Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so happy I'm not vegetarian right now. This is just meat heaven.
I love this smell.
Can I just let me just smell the burger? Get your own burger. After that, it was time to leave the Old Town behind and discover a part of Prague that most travelers miss. All right, so we're about 20 minutes southeast of the center on Krimska Street.
This is a beautiful historic neighborhood that's having somewhat of a renaissance thanks to a couple of cafes that have opened up in recent years.
Let's go check them out.
We started with Cafe Sladkovsky, an anachronistic cafe that felt like a place where Czech author Franz Kafka would write his novels. In a word, bohemian. Come on, you get the joke? We're in Bohemia, bohemian. Come on.
But despite the old-time feeling, it's only a few years old. Founded by Prague natives Michael and Katarina.
They told us why they felt the need to create a community-centered cafe in a city that felt increasingly touristic. Tell us about Prague 7 years ago.
It's a place for tourists, not much happening outside, all the, tourist industry pushed out the locals into nowhere. And then we somehow became the first who started to create a local center. When we started in this area, it was like I said, shabby, neglected, with only locals, no tourists, no people commuting for work or very little. So we were thinking how to attract, these locals. So we came up with this concept of all day long entertainment over food and drink. And so in the morning we are like cafe bar, you can get a nice espresso. Lunchtime we do menus, homemade, like proper cooking. Then we also have this tapas selection. In the evening you can come for a burger or for this kind of Mediterranean selection of cuisines. And late at night, it's like a raving bar sometimes.
After a lovely dinner of Moroccan tagine and a goat cheeseburger, it was time for, you guessed it, more beer.
Last week we were drinking Pilsner in Pilsen, but in Prague we wanted to try beer on a smaller scale. So we met up with Sarah from PragueBeerGarden.com, who showed us one of her favorite microbreweries, Basta.
So here at Butchery they've got this Svetly Ležák, so it's like a light lager. It's excellent. I think it's one of the best light lagers in Prague. And a Polotmavý Ležák, which is like an amber lager. It's kind of a Czech specialty.
In the Czech Republic, when you order a beer, your beer is supposed to have a nice, like an inch of foam. And if that were in America, I would look at the bartender and I'd be like, come on, fill it up, man. But actually here, you can order a beer that is pretty much all foam.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, it's tasty, it's sweeter.
I think it is.
Yeah.
You still get your half liter, like every glass.
Half liter of foam or half liter? What was that noise?
Parakeet.
It's a bird.
There's a bird.
It's a minor bird.
There's a bird in the bar.
You can go hang
There's
out
a
with
bed in the bar, mate. All right, last stop of the night. Where are we headed?
Zličáci.
What's there?
This is Prague's first big multi-tap pub.
Oh my
So we're gonna
goodness.
have
More beer?
More beer. About 40 beers to choose from and a lot of good Czech craft beer.
Yes.
First, you have to try Bad Flesh, Black India Pale Ale.
Okay.
And then you can have also Bad Flesh Imperial Stout. Both are black, but they are very, very nice.
After today, I've realized that I love this city. I just want to stick around here and drink beer and eat goulash with dumplings, stare at cool old buildings, and read Kafka in cafes on Krimska Street. This is my city. I think I'm going to stay here at some point. It's a very long time. So cheers to that. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and big thanks to everyone who showed us around town, and especially to the Hotel Clement, which put us up for the whole week in awesome rooms with incredible views. Find everyone's info in the info box.
As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for new travel videos every week. See you guys next week.
Ciao.
Later.
Feel like more Czech Republic? Well, click the video on the left. It's about Pilsen, home of Pilsner beer, and also European Capital of Culture for 2015.
And maybe you feel like going to France. Check out the video we did with a French guy cooking, exploring all of Paris's amazing places to eat.
And of course, don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to the channel.